Hey guys, Zomfox here, and today it is finally time as the USFL 2023 Upper Deck box sets have finally come out. So I got two of these. I'm going to actually be keeping one of these sealed. So without further ado, let's just get ahead and open this one up. So each box is going to be having a total of 35 cards, 30 of which are part of a set. And then you will be getting 5 parallel cards, which is, and we finally know what they are since we actually have the boxes. You will be getting in total I'm sorry, just trying to open this. You'll be getting one numbered card and then one ore, and that ore is either an autograph or a numbered card. The parallels are out of 99. Let's look at the odds real quick so you guys can see it. The odds are out of 499 and 99, with parallels being, or autograph parallels being 1 and 5. I'll put a quick picture of the checklist up right now for the autograph checklist. The autograph checklist is honestly, it's okay, and well, we already know what one of our parallels is, CJ Marable, so that's a okay one. Let's figure out where to open this. Okay, right here. Oh, come on, there we go. So sadly, you do see what card you get in the back, but we're gonna be going through this overall. So first card is Bo Scarborough, great running back for the Stallions. Too bad he got hurt. Then Reggie Corbin, one of the cover guys, along with MBT, Cookus, and Victor. We get Johnny Dixon, the chef himself, Case Cookus, Cole Kelly, Trey Walker, Mark Thompson, Jamar, Darius Victor, and then on the back they just don't really have any stats or anything. They have a little bit of stuff on here. The big issue with that this set is when it was released or when it was made. Channing Stribling. Essentially, they made this before the season really started, and they put what they thought were the top 25 players, Rashard Davis, but not really at the same time. Cole Hidekini, or Hikutini. So essentially, you have some guys that are great or were great, like Trey Williams, Marlon Williams, but you have guys like Carson Strong in this checklist who are only there because they were supposed to be really good. Anthony Ratliff Williams was actually good. Bailey Gaither was actually good. So you have that issue where some guys like Alex Collins also have action shots, some don't. CJ Mirabal, Kenji Bahar, Madre London, Jordan Sewell. And then I'll talk about when I do an overall video on how the set is, McLeod Bethel Thompson. Some of the biggest issues is just who's in the set themselves, DeAndre Johnson, and who's really missing. Because of the fact that this is technically a 23 set, you don't have Carson Strong. You don't have some guys like, well, you do have Kavontae Turpin. You have Kavontae Turpin season retrospect. Let's see. You can see that inaugural USFL MVP award. So stuff like this is cool, but there's no Chris Odom. In fact, there's no Frank Gidna in this set. There's none of like some of these most important players. Cookus is a nice one. You have Joe Walker. And then you have Darius Victor. And then the last one is the Birmingham Stallions being champions. So before going to the parallels, you do have that issue, like I said, where you have a lot of very important players who aren't in here because of the fact that when it came out, you don't have Alex Magoo in this checklist because he wasn't supposed to be a good player. So speaking of which, we do see a red, so let's just see, because by the way, they don't actually say exactly numbering, you say what they're out of. Golds, we have Channing Stribling, that's a nice one. We have Cole Hikutini, which is okay one. Hold up. Rashard Davis, and then we have Jordan Sewell, which is probably one of the weakest names in here, I would say, out of 99, and then CJ Marable out of 199. So overall, pretty nice design. I think they're slick, but sadly, this is nice pulling one of the out of 99s instead of, an out of 499. Didn't get any autograph. But, like I said, the big problem here is that you're missing some very important guys. There's no Breland Speak. None of those linebackers in here. There's barely any defensive players. And it's just not the best. Though the autograph checklist isn't terrible. I think this is personally probably better than the XFL and AAF sets by a bit, considering the price and all that. But I think it's definitely an okay set, all things considered. I would like to know if you guys are going to end up getting any of these. I'm going to go for the master set on this because it's really not that bad, because I believe there's only 17 autographs in the checklist. Like I said, you'll see on the little title thing. Okay, can these go in the holder? That'd be nice, so I don't damage the corners. And I damaged the corner. That is fantastic. Look at that. You're going to focus in camera? Actually, I didn't really damage it bad. So I think that overall, very solid design. I like the idea of the set. It's just, and like I said, I'm going to do a whole video talking about this set in detail. That it really is a short printed set, especially compared to like the other box sets that Upper Deck does, because they do this a lot. And when you look at it, you'll be amazed at just how like insanely short printed this set is. Because all these other sets usually have a bunch of parallels. This set said, "Nah, we're gonna have one, or really two, and then the autograph," which sadly we didn't pull. And like I said, I am going to be keeping this box sealed. I would love to have it in the collection, say I have one of these, because like I said, this is a very rare set, going to be in the future. But yeah, so big hit Jordan Sewell, kind of an L. Like I said, no hate to Sewell, but he is quite literally like the worst player in the entire set, I would argue. Solid though. I think this is a pretty fun rip. Yeah, I mean the recording area is kind of questionable. I'm kind of making my desk out real quick, or trying to fix it and get it all ready for if I do any more stuff. So be on the lookout. We have the AFC South division predictions coming out the next couple days, and then after that will either be the top 10 USFL quarterbacks, or it'll be a more in-depth review of this set. So be on the lookout for both those. This has been Zom Fox. If you enjoy this content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you really want me to open another box, see if I get anything else, make sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I might pick up another box or two. As always, have a great night.